Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. A used words on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug you. Long boys blues, 1975.
Welcome to St George High Street. To say the commute here was horrible was an understatement. Wait for the green man, people, all the time. So obviously I'm recording a narration over the top of this for copyright purposes, but there are a shitload of charity shops. Is this a high street? I don't know. Surprised some Trekkie hasn't, snapped those bad boys up. This might not be in the sequence I visited them. I can't remember, my phone crapped out a few times, but this was Peter, the pet place. To say I could have spent so much money on the DVDs in here is an understatement. You can't see it from that there, but they had like old school Jackie Chan, Yuen Bu, Sammo Hung movies like Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars. They had the complete black books. I could have gone absolute batshit crazy in it, but I didn't know what was coming, so I played it safe. Chasers, didn't know you still existed. That nightclub is responsible for more babies than IVF. Only those ones obviously probably not wanted. Now, this was St. Peter's Hospice. I'm really kicking myself now. I really think I should have picked up that Richard Pryor set. But yeah, this was an interesting one as well. There was a shitload of DVDs in here. But again, you've always got to play it safe because you don't know what's around the corner. And I haven't even got to the game shop, which is why, set out on this journey today. Now, this is something you don't see every day. I almost hear angels going, "Ah!" Look, Ocarina of Time and Sega Ages in the same fucking window, in the high street. Now, inside, for very small cash converters, it was pretty good. Bit was worrying was the guy at the end, all I heard him say to the person behind the counter, or the person behind the counter say to him was, "You do have a gun license?" And he went, "Yeah." Then he disappeared into the back. Okay, ask to fucking see it. He's buying a gun. But what do I know? Yeah, really good selection in here. This is the actual game shop. This is kind of not as impressive as I thought it would be. I didn't really get that much in here. Apart from Austin Powers, I've been after for bloody ages. And they had a Wii U game. You'll see it in a minute. I've never even heard of. But I will say this, you'll see in a minute. What fucking idiot puts games behind the door in a shop so small? They were PlayStation and GameCube games. I mean, you have to keep looking left to make sure you don't get twatted. And just to make it that more difficult, right, he puts a cardboard Uncharted, never mind, stand in front of it. But yeah, it wasn't that it was a terrible shop. It's a, considering, well, now I know Game Scene is a chain, which is quite nice, but just, I don't know, I was a bit underwhelmed. Here you go, check it out. Cardboard stand, PlayStation 1 games. You'll see me look left in a minute to make sure I'm not going to be, twatted in the face. But yeah, door, right there. And there's so many stickers, see, and shit, plastered on the door, it's not even going to know you're there. Or the customer is. Not that they're going to do it deliberately, but there you go. Quite find that an odd place. But I did pick up a PlayStation game. I cut this bit before you see why I picked it up because I wanted to leave some surprises in here. But yeah, all in all, what a great day out. I really have to say this was awesome beans. Hey YouTube, Lawn Boys Post 1975. Buckle up. This might be a long one. Now, for once I get to start a pickup video with, sorry, I do this a lot. It's because well, not clean shaven now, but whenever I shave, I don't know, it's an odd experience, so I do that a lot. Try not to do it. Irrelevant. Yeah, for once I get to start a pickups video with, I actually intended to go out on pickups today. Someone told me that store I showed you last week in Keynsham called Game Scene is actually a chain, and there is another one in St George, which is not a massive trek for me, but it is kind of towards the other side of town. But I've never seen so many fucking traffic lights in my life, and I mean badly fucking sequenced ones. It's like they were trying to cause road rage, I don't know, to provide entertainment in the journey or the commute because you were stuck. It's so many lights. There were 3 lights in a sequence, right? And because I was there for like 10 minutes, I shit you not, and I'm on the, the first one in the queue. And watch the sequence change. And one out of every 3 sequences, my light goes green, but both the lights in front of it are red, and it's on a junction, so you can't go anywhere. I'm an adult. Just make that light stay red. It's like you're tempting me, and you're waiting for it, and it's not gonna go. That's like, what fucking idiots set that up? Anyway, that's by the way. Horrible commute, but easy place to park. Now, I deliberately went to go to, I got so much shit, a game scene, and for once, all the good shit was not in the dedicated game store. I shit you not. To say two of the things, well, you saw it in the footage. Two of the things showed up in the high street is beyond amazing. So we'll start with oh bollocks, Heart Foundation, because there are no Heart Foundations by me now. I think after they found out that they were being run as a business, not really for charity, the whole charity itself, not individual shops, lots of people didn't go to them, so a few of them tanked. But this is a game I've been after for absolutely ages. Can you hear that? Can you hear my dog? She's, you're gonna have to ignore her. Seriously, anyone walks by, even on the other side of the road of the house, she goes batshit crazy. Terrors, eh? Yeah, Outrun 2 on the original Xbox. I've been after this for absolutely fucking ages. It was 99p. If it's, as I always say, like I said, it's Outrun, and every time I've talked about Outrun, people have always said, have you tried Outrun on the Xbox? So I thought, I'm having that. It is actually made by AM2. I'm not, well, this looks alright, but hey, you don't care about that. Do you have the original Outrun hidden in it? That doesn't matter when you get to what I'm going to show you in a little bit. But yeah, quid. These shops up here in this part of Bristol didn't seem to overprice themselves, which was quite nice. Now, the next one, that was from the game store, so we'll leave them to the end. How unprepared am I? Right, PDSA, not Peter, PDSA, it's a pet store. Pet store? No, well, you could buy a dog from a charity shop, I'd be bloody amazed. This, I had to be careful, the DSO, they didn't have a massive DVD selection, but what they had, I thought, right now, pace yourself, Dave, pace yourself, because you're going to go batshit crazy. But first of all, the original Godzilla movie. Not something I'd ever thought I'd see in a charity shop. I mean, seriously, it's just, I'm going to have to go and shut the dog up in a minute. Give me a second. Oh, I shouldn't complain, because it is great to have a really, really good house dog. But there was no one there. Rat boy, there was no one there. Unless it's true and dogs can see ghosts. In which case, let's hope he wasn't inside the house, eh? Anyway, yeah, the original Godzilla in a charity shop. First of all, who's giving this away to charity? Well, it's good that they give it away to charity, but they shouldn't be giving it away, period. Adore this movie. The brilliant safety device or anti-theft device, that is sticky tape. Yeah, I adore this movie. Haven't seen it in years. I think I'm out of breath now. I think I first saw it on a Channel 4 Monster marathon on a Friday night. Oh, Channel 4 when you were still good. Right. Then, I'm Alan Partridge, Series 2. Oh, I've got the first series, I've got the third series, and I've got the one he did for Sky Atlantic. But I haven't got this. If outside the United Kingdom, if you've not watched Alan Partridge, Trainwreck radio host, and an absolute arsehole. This is so good. This is required TV, especially when he does his Bond impression. Was that the third? No, that's the second one. Third? I don't know. Second, where he goes, he had his Bond copy fucks up. It might be the third. I don't think it is. And so because it's a bank holiday and Bond is on every bank holiday, he entertains his guests by doing one of the intros like that and just goes, oh, bit of nip, bit of bush. Seriously, watch it. Epically funny. Right, what was the next one? Oh no, not there, not there. Keep on it, keep on it. Oh, this, brilliant. This was the 25th anniversary of Doctor Who. The Three Doctors. Epic. This was what, 149. So you've got, it's from the John Pertwee years, but you've got John Pertwee, you've got Patrick Troughton, and he's not William Hartnell, he's someone playing him. But this was, you know, well, they do these every few years. There's the 5 Doctors later on, but I don't think I've ever seen the 3 Doctors. So when I saw this, I was just like, holy shit. And also, it's good to see that when a Doctor Who fan is financially, you know, well, just happy to give to charity, because you don't get money for giving shit to charity shops. That's cash converters. Yeah, 3 audio plays. They're all with Colin Baker, who was 6th, I don't know. But yeah, audio play. Oh, one of them's got Bonnie Langford in as well. Yeah. So I've got the wrong Doctors. The audio plays are canon, by the way. That's why they technically mean that Paul McGann was the longest running Doctor ever, because he made so many of these, even though he only made that failed American TV movie. I've got The Curse of Davros. These are such good quality. The production on these is absolutely fantastic. You can listen to them from time to time on BBC iPlayer, so that's how I know. And Trouble in Paradise. I saw them and I thought, I'm having that, absolutely. having that. So really, really genuinely impressed with that. Now, where next? Oh, I didn't do the... Sorry, I didn't show the PlayStation games I bought. I bought Tomb Raider 2, which is probably my favourite Tomb Raider. To me, the best Tomb Raider games are all on the PlayStation 1. Or the first generation of consoles they were on. So Tomb Raider 2, I adored this back in the day. Now, I think I actually played the 3D FX version, or was it the Dreamcast version? I don't know. I played a version with shiny graphics, and it's my favourite Tomb Raider, but I've never actually owned or physically played it on the actual PlayStation. So, yeah, really, really excited. This was $1.99. Again, sellotape, but she assured me that they're all complete, which is epic. And then I bought, because I've never played this one. I've played 1, 2, 3, and then jumped, you know, generations of consoles and stuff. But I've never played Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation. I remember, you know, the quality of the series was really good, at least up to 3, which is where I finished playing it. So, I mean, is this the 4th entry? Don't know. Know of it. Don't know where it comes in the series and if it's any good. But it's Tomb Raider. And early IDOS games, or the early Tomb Raider IDOS games, were absolutely the dog's dangly bits. So, really, really chuffed to have that. I don't know how much money I've hemorrhaged at this point. Then, where did I go next? Oh yeah, that's right. I went to St. Peter's Hospice. God, and again, oh, the gods smiled on me. I got Red Dead Redemption on the 360 for $1.99. I had this ages and ages ago, and I never completed it, but got really, really close to the end. And having gone through the Nightmare extension pack, you know, the zombie one recently, I thought I really, really need to finish this, but I didn't want to pay big bucks. So I don't know if this is cheaper than a second-hand game store. $1.99, I'm having that. I preferred it to Grand Theft Auto, you know, basically Grand Theft Auto Cowboy Town. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to wait till I cleared up a few other games, because obviously that's going to be macky long. Now this, when I saw this, and this was $3.49, I thought I gotta have it. It's only 2 seasons, but it's the IT Crowd. This is a fantastic show. Basically, I forget her name, Jen, she kind of scams her way into being the manager of an IT department that are all the way down in the basement of you know, a London business. And the 2 people who, you know, the IT nerds, are just, especially Moss, are just absolutely hilarious. Some of the things they do in this are unbelievable. Especially the bit where Moss works out that the future is to have your phone in your top pocket and then loses it down the toilet. Generally, really funny. There's a 3rd series and there's a Christmas special, I believe, but I have to get them. I only became aware of this recently, and then I remember thinking, why didn't I buy the box set when I saw it in Tesco's for a tenner? So to get it for $3.49, granted it's only 2 seasons, it's brilliant. But seriously, there are episodes, if you're outside the United Kingdom, of it on YouTube, and I cannot recommend it enough. It is genuinely shit your pants, laugh out loud, fantastic. So that's probably going to be, well, no, I know what I'm going to watch tonight. So to the final pickups. Ironically, one of these things which you saw in the video, I know I'm looking at my can of brew, the lens is there, I've been after for absolutely ages. Me and my mate at work, the Daywalker, started quoting it for some reason endlessly, and the more we quoted it, the more we wanted it, and it's, I don't know, I've just not seen it. Could have probably bought it off Amazon, but I'm lazy because that involves waiting for it. Although you could argue this involved waiting for it anyway by waiting for it to show up in the high street. Never mind, but this is Game Scene. Like I said, good to know that there is another one of these, and yes, there was stuff in there, but none of it really tickled my fancy. Apart from that Wii U game, sorry, I've never even heard of. Forget its name now, hence the fact that I've never even heard of it, but you saw me pick it up. But the first thing I saw when I went in there was Austin Powers. Oh, you know when you realise how good a movie is? And I used to own it back in the day, and even the regular DVD is stuffed with fucking hilarious special features and I believe in audio commentary. But you know, it's this James Bond spoof. Because lots of people forget that while he's Canadian, he grew up in Liverpool, didn't he? And his first comic appearance on TV was on Kids TV, the Wide Awake Club on Saturday morning. So obviously, you know, he understands English culture. Hence more so that, was Fat Bastard based on his uncle? I don't know. But yeah, and I just, the more we quoted it, the more I absolutely just had to see it again. I've seen it loads, but it is a genuine bloody classic and shit your pants funny. So that's you know, that's what I'm watching tonight. Got me some, I went to Aldi and I bought some ostrich burgers. Oh, sorry, ostrich steaks and some potatoes. Who knew that you can only buy Irish crisps in a German supermarket? I didn't. So, oh, it's some beer, obviously. So that's what I'm watching tonight. Anyway, the final thing I got in there, behind, as I call it, that in the corner behind the door. I mean, that's just Claims Direct written all over it. Was Fighting Force 2 by Eidos. It's a 3D fighting game. Now, I could be wrong on this. I never played this back in the day, but I played the first one. Maybe it was on the Saturn or not this, on the PlayStation. But, oh yeah, Austin Powers was, how much was Austin Powers? 99p. Bargain. Yeah. Wasn't it kind of the first one sort of, I'm convoluting, I may be confusing it with a different game, but kind of a somehow something to do with Streets of Rage, but in 3D? I don't know, different game engine, different company, Sega let it go. I'm probably thinking of the wrong game, but because of that nagging memory, and the fact it's Eidos, they were a pretty solid company, I thought I'd give it a go. So yeah. Oh no, one more. You saw it, you saw it. I never thought I'd see these in the high street. This was in cash converters. Smallest cash converters I've ever been in. Pretty much the best thing I've ever got from a cash converters. Are you ready? Are you ready? To think I one day would see this in the wild. Oh, Sega Ages Volume 1. And for once, because it's the shit box, it's not actually that banged up. Afterburner 2, Space Harrier, and Outrun. Look. The manual is properly mint, as is the disc. The only glaring problem with this is my Dreamcast. I need a new power unit, and I need a new, well I don't, I need an RGB lead to do it justice, but, oh that was 12 quid, which is that expensive? It's probably eBay prices, as most stuff is in cash converters, but I thought I'm fucking having that, absolutely having that. And as I mentioned in the audio commentary I put over it for copyright purposes, I don't know if that bloke was buying a gun, but if he was, and someone asked you if you got a gun license, and the simple answer is yes, ask to bloody see it. I'm not saying he was going to go batshit crazy. This is, Nintendo 64 Zelda The Ocarina of Time. It's not in amazing condition, you know, but considering the cardboard box has survived that long, it's good enough for me. It's not even my favourite Zelda game, but I thought it's a definitive, you have to own it on the N64. I think I actually played the version that came as a bonus disc on the GameCube, but the one that I finally completed it. But yeah, it's got the instructions. Again, they're not amazing, but they're not completely, you know, shafted. And the cartridge is bang, look at that, sexy, it's bang up to bang condition, sorry, excited. Yeah, completely impressed with that. I think, where's the receipt, can't find the receipt, I think I paid £20, which might be a lot, but as I always say, really do need to get this on a t-shirt, I'll just wear it for a pickups video. If you're happy to pay it, then there's nothing wrong with it, but yeah, 20 quid, is that good, is that bad? I don't know. Perfectly happy with it. So yeah, really, like I said, the end of this video is the best bit. Sega Ages and that in the high street just goes to show people, you know, don't give up on shit. You know, sometimes you'll be surprised at what you can find. And like I said, especially since I got better stuff outside of the game store than I did in the game store. Anyway, yeah, this should probably be the last pickup video for a while because I don't want them to define me, and also fucking expensive. But at least I can say everything here is something I genuinely really wanted. So awesome beans. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.